Hi, welcome to Genpact. We're going to show you how you can update your details and upload the relevant documents. Please log in with your credentials on the Tydy. Once signed in, you will see this page where it has two sections. One, complete the application form, and another one, upload documents. Click on complete the application form. Once clicked in, you will be greeted by this page where it says welcome to Genpact and it seeks your authorization. So we recommend that you go through the document, verify your email ID and acknowledge by clicking and submit and continue. Now once submitted, you will see 7 different sections that you're required to complete. Click on continue. The first section is personal details. Now in this section, previous Genpact OHR, your first name, last name, and your personal email ID and your mobile number are already captured by your recruiter. You don't have to enter one more time. So click on the title and select the title that suits you. Select the gender, select the date of birth, enter your telephone number. Now click to upload your photograph, which would be used for your Genpact ID card. Remember, the acceptable formats are JPG, JPEG or PNG. Scroll down and enter the city of your birth, country of your birth, religion. Now why it is important to enter your religion? Because this information will be used in your Provident Fund form mandated by the Government of India. Enter your nationality, enter your blood group and your marital status and scroll down. Here you're required to enter identification details. Enter your Aadhaar card number. If you have a PAN card, then please select yes and enter the PAN card number. Scroll down. Here you're required to furnish your address details, present address and your past address. If the address you're staying is your present, then click yes. Enter the address details, scroll down and come to the permanent address section. If permanent address is also same as present address, then click on so that the present address details will get replicated over here. Then click save and continue. The next section is passport details. Do you have a valid passport? If yes, enter the passport number, the place that is issued, the date of issue, and the validity of the passport. If you do not have a passport, then click no and select an option whether you have applied for a passport or not. If yes, then click yes. If no, then just say no. Then click save and continue. The next section talks about your education details. Now here it is required that you provide your education credentials starting with your highest qualification. If this is your highest qualification, click yes. Assuming you've done your bachelor's of engineering or technology, then select bachelor's. Enter the qualification name. Enter the institute name. Again, we try to capture majority of the institutions. If the institution where you studied is not listed here, then please click on other and specify the institution name. Click on the university or the board and enter the details. Enter your student ID, roll number or enrollment number. Have you completed this course? If yes, then click on the start date of the course and the end date of the course. Also, please do let us know the specialization you've done. If there is any gap more than 1 month between two consecutive education qualifications, then you're required to write the reason for the gap. Then scroll down, enter your other education qualification. Once you're done entering your education qualification, then click on Save and Continue. The next section is Work Experience Details. If you're a fresher, please click Yes, and you're not required to fill any of these details. However, if you're an experienced resource, then select No and click on to the next tab and select Yes for us to reach out to previous HR or supervisor for verification. Scroll down and enter your organization name. Please enter 3 letters of your current organization and then select the company name. Remember, we try to capture majority of the organizations. However, if your organization is not listed in the list below, then type in Other and select Other Employer and enter the organization name. Do you currently work here? If yes, select Yes and select the start date. And the address, the location, the PIN code, your company contact number, employee ID, your designation, your salary. Here you're required to input your salary per annum, name of your supervisor, supervisor's number, email of the supervisor, name of the HR phone number, email ID of the HR, and if there has been a gap of more than 1 month between two consecutive employments, then do input the reason for the gap. For example, you have taken a break for your cousin's wedding. Then scroll down and click Add if you have worked in multiple organizations. Scroll down and enter the certification details. Now, this section is for external certification. If you have done any certification, then please input the same. Select the date of completion. If the certification has an expiry date, input the same, else leave it. And do let us know the institute name if there is any. If you have multiple certifications, then click Add and enter the details. Click Save and Continue. The next section is Family and Additional Details. Please do list out your family details, your father's first name, father's last name. If you're married, your spouse's first name and last name. Relatives. Now, this information will be used for your Provident Fund and gratuity nominations later in the form. Do enter the relationship. Enter the first name and the last name, date of birth, address, contact number. Once done, do let us know if you have any medical disability. If yes, click yes. If no, then click no. Salary account details. Now we have certain banks that are listed. Please check if you already hold any bank account with the listed ones here. If yes, click. If no, then click none of the above. If yes, click the account, enter the bank account number, enter the IFSC code, and now enter emergency contact details. Remember, this information will be printed on your Genpact ID cards as your emergency contact details. Once done, click Save and Continue. Now this section talks about your employment provident funds and pension scheme. Now, in your current organization, if you do not have a PF account, then you can simply opt, this section is not applicable to me. However, in your current organization, if you do have a PF account, then enter the details as yes and enter your previous employment details . Your PF account number, date of joining, and date of exit. If you're an international worker, then you need to fill in the International Worker Declaration form. If you're not an international worker, then click this section is not applicable to me and click Save and Continue. Now, the last section is your nominees. Please do select the nominees for your gratuity. You can select only 2 nominees. Select the nominees for PF. Select the nominees for pension scheme. And select the nominee for monthly pension. Select the nominee for member enrollment form or term insurance form. And please let us know whether were you an ESI member earlier. If yes, click yes and enter the details. If no, then select no and click on Review My Information. Now here you'll be able to review all the information that you have entered so far. Should you wish to change or modify or add or delete any of the information, you can do by clicking on Edit and changing the details. Once you're satisfied with the details that you've furnished, then please click Submit. Remember, if you do not click on Submit, your details will not be captured. Thank you. The next section is Upload Documents. Click on Upload Documents. Here you see the list of the documents that you're required to upload. There are certain documents that are listed as mandatory, and the remaining documents are optional, but it is highly recommended that you upload them as well. Remember, please ensure that you upload documents listed as mandatory to initiate your background check verification. And also, please disable the password on any password protected documents before uploading. Now, if there is more than one document that you need to upload, then assuming you have worked in multiple organizations, then you can upload your work experience 1, and on the same you can upload your other work experience as well. Once you have uploaded all the documents, please ensure that you click on Submit All Documents button, else your background verification will not be initiated. Once you click Submit All Documents, then you will come across this page with Preview Profile. This has your name, your email ID, location, and your manager, and your date of joining. Thank you. Hope this video was helpful to you. Once again, welcome to the Genpact family. We look forward to seeing you soon.